we're a good team. We're gonna show it. This round robin, like it's best of ones. We would have reverse swept every single series. We'd be 8-0 right now if it was a best of 3.
I'm joined with the victorious ScarryJerry. ScarryJerry, I've been trying to get you for an interview actually for a while now, and the fact that this is the time that I get accepted works well with me. Yeah, it works well with me. You you lost yesterday. You lost 8 games in a row. And coming into today, like I was talking to Castle yesterday and he was like pretty down. He was like, man, it's just, life is hard. And like I talked to Huhi the day before and he was like, yeah, I wish I knew the answers to like what our struggles are and whatnot. And it seemed like really difficult to like come back from where you guys were. And then you come in today and you're just like, no, we're just going to win. Like, how did you recover?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's no secret that we're a bottom 4 team, just in terms of like consistency. I mean, you've seen how we've been playing, but like we definitely show a lot of signs of life in our scrims, and even in some of these LCS games, like we have decent leads. Like we're playing some situations well, but once we fall behind, we just kind of like lose track of the game. Like we're that kind of team. I think we just recover because we all just have pretty good mentals on the team. Like we honestly have a really good group of 5 guys. Like, I think like on most teams I've been on, there's always been that one guy that, creates like trouble or tension in the team, or like is a degenerate or has a bad sleep schedule or doesn't grind. I feel like everyone on the team, like we all try to take care of our mentals a lot, and so everyone just, we just come into it with a fresh mindset every day, so like we're an 0-8, 0-9 team, but like it just doesn't feel that way, day to day, at least between us players. Like we all like try to keep each other's spirits up. We're all like, I believe in you, bro. Like, come on, we're better than this. Like round robin doesn't matter, so it's just about like just having a good perspective on life, honestly.
Normally that's not something a rookie has. A rookie comes in, he comes into the league, and like a lot of times your first team can make or break you. And a lot of times we see teams like, for example, not to dog on him, he's doing great in like tier 2, but or tier 3, but Niles, for example, comes up to Golden Guardian. They're like, oh, we're gonna invest so much into you. Like 8 games in, he's like not performing. They're like, oh, well, your career's over. Sorry. Yeah, I guess what has been like the clutch, or like what have you been holding on to as, because it's not just, oh, DSG aren't doing well. It's, oh, DSG aren't doing well. Why did you pick up ScarryJerry? He's not great. Like, look at him. He's just inting game. Like, people have been, I'm sure you've seen it online, but people have been like, saying that you're not LCS or LTA caliber. And yet here you are taking down the reigning champions.
Right. Yeah. I think for me, like it's a couple of things. Like the main thing, there's like a situation like this isn't new to me. Because I've been through tier 3 and tier 2. When I was first moving up to tier 2, it was kind of the same thing. Like, there were a lot of people in the scene saying like, this guy's not cut out for it. Why did Maryville pick this guy up? Like this guy's trash. Even people within my team, within the org at that time. And I kind of learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about like failure and success, and just like how to treat both of them, because that's really what it is as a competitor. You have to like know how to treat losing and winning the same way, because if you get too much of an ego off winning, then you won't improve. And if you just give up after you lose, then you'll end up just getting kicked off a team. You'll end up losing a few games and your career's done for. So for me, I think I'm very introspective with myself. Like, so even in a situation like this, I try to just ground myself. It's like I'm not my record. I'm not my losses. I'm my day-to-day improvement. And me and Huhi in the bot lane, like we're improving so much together. Like when we first started scrimming LTA teams, like I was just getting shit on in the bot lane a lot of times. Like it really looked like I was a tier below. But nowadays, like I'm always, even in these games, like I always am stable. I always have a lead on the ADC. So I know that I'm improving, even if these games are showing it like I'm winning and losing. So like to me, all that matters is, am I trying my best every day? And if my answer to that question is yes, then nothing can really faze me.
All right. This is the first, potentially only, I'm hoping Shopify win, but potentially only game that the bottom 4 teams take from the top 4 teams. And you were telling me before the interview, oh, you knew it was going to be you guys beating TL.
Shish, yeah.
Why is that? Especially after losing to Dig, which was another winless team. So you'd think Dig is the game that you guys were going to pick up, but you're like, nah, I knew it was TL.
Yeah, I mean, really, we were just due, because we're just a very inconsistent team. So it's like, okay, we lose, we keep losing. Like, guys, eventually we got to start winning, right? And this is the last game of the round robin, so I think we all just left it all out there, And that's the thing, like when your team doesn't have a lot of tension between the players, it's hard to get tilted, right? Because usually what'll happen on losing teams is like you'll stop trusting your teammates, something will go wrong, and you'll be like, oh shit, here we go again. But we knew coming into TL that like we beat these guys so many times in scrims. Like we're just as good as them individually. Like I'm as good as Jan. He just has more experience than me. So we just come into it, and yeah, we either win or we lose, but we knew we were gonna win.
Yeah, today you didn't. It wasn't either win or lose. It was like win or win.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I didn't listen to the broadcast. I watched the game on mute, but it seemed like one of those games where you're kind of nervous that you guys have a lead. You guys are winning. You guys are actually doing pretty well, but it's like surely they're gonna like troll something. Like even after you guys got the bear, and I was like, okay, how are they gonna lose this? Like it's kind of hard to lose, but like they're gonna lose it somehow, right?
Fuck you, bro. But yeah.
No. I'm just saying, like, that's sort of been the vibe with the top teams playing the bottom teams. Like Dignitas was like crushing 100 Thieves. Like they were just absolutely stomping them. They were like at some point, oh, actually, we can't win this game because we forgot you're higher than us in the standings. So it was a breath of fresh air to.
I think even in the game, like we had certain comms like everybody chill the fuck out. Like, guys, don't throw, stop coming, just focus on your individual condition, like towards the end. So, we also kind of feel that where we're like, oh shit, like we're about to take down a top team. This is like one of our first wins in the LTA. So, we're kind of stressing the game. But, end of the day, honestly, I also think their team comp was easy to play into once we got ahead. Like their only engage was Rel. So as long as we were looking at Rel, like it's really hard for them to catch a carry and get back in the game. So yeah, chill game. Fucking, I needed that, bro, for the mental. We all needed that. It's a relief. Happy.
What was the first thing you said to your team when you win the game?
I was like, let's fucking go. And then I hugged Abadage and I was like, don't let him put you in a box, bro. You know who you are. You know what you do. Don't let him put you in a box, bro. Because there's a lot of haters. And, this is my first time in tier 1, but seeing all these like fans like comment like, oh, these players don't deserve to be tier 1. Like, why are they getting paid? Like, these guys are so trash. Like, bro, these guys don't know like the amount of work we put into this thing and like how close it is in skill, honestly, between the players. Like, everyone just acts like, oh, this team's losing. Like, all these players are like, they're getting outclassed. It's like, bro, it's a team. Like, we're all good individually. Like, you guys don't know how hard we work to like be good every day. So yeah.
That's interesting. That's not what I thought you would have said. I'm glad I asked that question. Hopefully we get that in like the voice comms that you guys put out afterwards.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, bro, can't let anyone put you in a box. I don't know where this interview's going, but yeah, don't let them put you in a box, bro.
So what's next for like the? I guess you don't know yet because you just won, so you can't really tell like, oh, this has changed our team morale, or like, oh no, it didn't really change much. Like you can't really.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we stick together as a 5 is all I'm gonna say.
I mean, there's still a lot of league to play. There's just like the positioning phase, and still a lot of league to play.
I mean, we can upset people. Like that's what I mean. Like all the teams are close, honestly. Like the top teams, they're like 10%, 20% better than the bottom teams. And that's enough to like beat them consistently, but it's not enough to beat us in a playoff match. Best of 3. Fuck you, Fly. We're coming.
Wait, why FlyQuest?
I think that's who we're versing. I don't know. Fly or C9, either one. Either one. We're coming from.
I think it's C9, right? Either way, okay. Because I was like, I can see you having beef with Surdy because of what he said when you first joined the league. But like, what if FlyQuest ever do?
Yeah. Nah, be squashed. He was being real. He was being real, and he put it out there publicly, which I didn't respect, but he was being real.
All right, man. Yeah. Any words to the fans now that like your first opportunity to speak to them from a podium of victory?
To the fans, just keep believing in us, keep watching our games. Like I know you guys will anyways, but we're a good team. We're gonna show it. This round robin, like it's best of 1s. We would have reverse swept every single series. We'd be 8-0 right now if it was a best of 3. So yeah, just keep watching us in the playoffs. Like we're gonna make some noise.
All right, man. Hopefully, looking forward to seeing you in the playoffs then.
No, for sure. Thanks for the interview, bro.
No problem. Thanks for doing it. Take care, man. Okay, seriously, what is going on with the LTA? Like, we had no teams beat the top teams, and then everyone was like, "Oh, Lion might do it," or freaking Dig might do it, like against 100 Thieves. But no one thought it was DSG. I didn't think it was DSG. I don't even know what to say. I thought it was going to be boring. Obviously, we only had one upset between the top four and the bottom four. So far, we'll see what happens with Shopify. I'm hoping they make it too, but I don't know what to say, man. This As soon as it started getting a little bit boring and it's like a little bit obvious what's going to happen, Team Liquid just lose to DSG. I mean, this is just also like the confidence this kid has. I thought this kid was going to be like, what is Chime doing? Like shy and just like more reserved, but he's just like out there, like don't let them put you in a box. He's talking to the veteran, the like LTA champion multiple times or LCS champion multiple times, like worlds. Like, he's talking to him, like giving him confidence. That was not what I was expected. I'm liking Scary. I'm liking Scary more and more. It's my first time talking to him. Obviously, I tend to like have a better relationship with the pros that I talk to. I think right now the only person I have not talked to yet is FBI. Pretty sure that's true. You can fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure, at least in the LTA, the only person I haven't talked to is FBI. I can't think of anyone else. But either way, it was really cool to see him being like that confident. It's nice.